Part 12, exercise 1.5. So in this very first problem we are going to see is one night in Kashmir the temperature is 5 degrees Celsius. Next day the temperature is 9 degrees Celsius. What is the increase in temperatures? So what is the problem given here? The first day the temperature in Kashmir is 5 degrees Celsius. On the second day the temperature is at 9 degrees Celsius. What they are asked here? What is the increase in temperature? That means how much temperature is increased from first day to second day. That means you have to find the difference between the two days temperature. That means the difference means you have to subtract. So temperature in first day is minus 5 degrees Celsius. Temperature in second day is 9 degrees Celsius. So we have to find the increase in temperature. So 9 degrees Celsius minus within your bracket minus 5 degrees Celsius. Here the two operators are nearer together. That means we have to change the sign. So minus into minus it will become positive. So 9 degrees Celsius plus 5 degrees Celsius equal to 14 degrees Celsius. So the increase in temperature is at 14 degrees Celsius. So second problem, an atom can contain proton which have a positive charge and electron which have the negative charge. When an electron and proton pair up, they become neutral and cancel the charge. Now determine the net charge. So what is the problem given here? The proton is denoted as the positive charge and the electron is denoted as the negative charge. So if the proton and the electrons are paired, then we will get the neutral, that is 0. So here some problems are given. For that we have to find the solution. So the first problem is 5 electron and 3 protons. So electron means it is the negative charge and proton means it is the positive charge. So 5 electron can be written as minus 5 and 3 proton can be written as plus 3. So minus 5 plus 3. So these two integers are having the different sign. That means we have to subtract. So 5 minus 3, the answer is the 2 and the biggest number is the 5. The sign for the biggest number is a minus. So you have to write the minus 2. So minus 2 is the minus means it is the electron. So how many electrons are presented here? 2 electrons are presented here. So next one is 6 proton and 3 electrons. So protons are denoted as the positive. So 6 proton can be written as plus 6 and 6 electrons. So electrons are denoted as a negative. So that can be written as minus 6. So we are adding together. So net charge means we have to find the total. So plus 6 plus minus 6. So here the two operators are nearer together. That means we have to find the sign. So that means plus into minus it will become minus. So both the sign are different. That means you have to put the negative sign. So plus 6 minus 6. These two integers are having the different sign. That means you have to subtract. So 6 minus 6. The answer is the 0. 0 means it is the neutral. Then third one is 9 proton and 2 electrons. So 9 proton means it is the positive. So I can write it as a plus 9 and 12 electron. So electron is denoted as the negative. So that can be written as minus 12. So 9 here the two signs are nearer together. That means we have to change the sign. So plus into minus. So these two signs are different. That means we have to put the negative sign. So 9 minus 12. So 9 minus 12, again here we are having two integers with a different sign. That means we have to subtract. So 12 minus 9, the answer is 3. So here the biggest number is the 12. We have to put the negative sign. So minus 3. So minus is it is a electron. So you have to write it as a 3 electron. And the next one is 4 proton and 8 electrons. So proton is denoted as the positive. So that can be written as plus 4. And electron is denoted as a negative. That can be written as minus 8. So plus 4. Again we are having the two operators are nearer together. So that is plus into minus. So here the operators are different. That means we have to put the negative sign. So plus 4 minus 8. Again the two integers are having the different sign. That means you have to subtract. So 8 minus 4 is 4. The biggest number is an 8. For the 8 the operator is the negative sign. So you have to write it as minus 4. So minus is used for the electron. So minus 4 can be written as 4 electron. And the next one is a 7 proton and 6 electron. So proton is denoted for positive, so it can be written as plus 7. 6 electron, so that can be, electron is denoted as a negative, so that can be written as minus 6. So again we are having the two operators are nearer together, so you have to change the sign. So plus into minus, the sign is the negative sign. So plus 7 minus 6. So that means again we are having the two integers with a different sign. That means you have to subtract. So 7 minus 6, the answer is the 1. The biggest number is the 7. So sign for the 7 is positive sign. So I have write it as a plus 1. So the 1 plus is denoted for proton. So it can be written as 1 proton. Next one is a scientists use the Kelvin scale K as an alternate temperature scale to decrease Celsius C by the relation T degree Celsius, which is equal to T plus 273 Kelvin. Convert the following to Kelvin. So temperature that can be converted into Kelvin, degree Celsius that can be converted into Kelvin. For the conversion, they are given the formula T equal to T plus 273 Kelvin. So what is the first one? Minus 275 degrees Celsius. So we have to convert the degree Celsius into Kelvin. So instead of here, what is the value for T? T is an minus 275 degrees Celsius. So minus 275 degrees Celsius plus 273. So here the two integers are having the different signs. That means we have to subtract. So whenever I subtract, I get the answer as a 2, which is the biggest number here. 275 is the biggest number. What is the sign? Negative sign. So that can be written as minus 2K. So what is the second problem? 45 degrees Celsius. So here T is here 45. So 45 plus 273 Kelvin equal to. So 45 plus 273, both are having the same sign. That means we have to add. So whenever I add, I will get the answer as 318. So the next one is a minus 400 degrees Celsius. So 400 plus 273. Here these two integers are having the different sign. That means we have to subtract. So 400 minus 273 equal to 127. So which is the biggest number here? 400 is the biggest number. For that sign it will have minus. So the answer is minus 127 Kelvin. What is the fourth one? Minus 273 degrees Celsius. So what is the value for T here? Minus 273. So minus 273 plus 273. So these two integers are having the different sign and these two integers are equal. That means we have to subtract and we will get the answer as a 0. So the answer is 0 Kelvin. So the next problem, find the amount that is left in the student bank account if he has made the following transaction in a month. His initial balance is 690 rupees. So what is the problem given here? There is an bank. In that bank, one student is having the account. The student initial balance is rupees 690 rupees. So some transaction is taken over for throughout the month. What are the transaction taken there and what are the how much amount left in their account after the transaction? We have to find. So what is the first transaction given here is an deposit of rupees 485. So deposit, we are put the amount into the bank. So that means the amount is increased. So increase means what sign you have to put? You have to put the positive sign. So that the deposit is a positive value. So how much amount I am depositing here? 485. So that can be written as plus 485. So what is the initial balance here? So whenever the account open, the balance is an initial balance is a 690. So the amount left after the deposit is an 690 plus 485. You will get the answer as here 1175 rupees. Now the student have in the account is an 1175. So what is the second question? Withdraw. Withdraw means you are take the amount from the account. So that means the amount is reduced. So if it is reduced means you have to put the negative sign. So what is the now? What is the balance in your account? It is 1175. So how much amount you withdraw? You withdraw the rupees 500. So that should be denoted as minus 500. So how much amount left? So 1175 minus 500. You will get the answer is 675. So the now the current balance in your account is 675. So what is the third one? Withdraw of rupees 350. Again I am withdrawing. Withdrawing means I am taking the amount from the bank. So again the amount is reduced. That means we have to put the negative sign. So now the initial balance is at 675. In that how much amount I am withdrawing now? 350 rupees. So that means you have to subtract. So 675 minus 350. So you will get the answer as an 325. So now in the account we are having the amount 325 rupees. So what is the fourth one? Deposit of rupees 89. So deposit means you are put the amount into the account. So that means you are increasing the money. So that means you have to put the positive sign. So how much amount now I am having in the account? Rupees 325. So plus the rupees what I deposited is 89. So 325 plus 89 equal to 414. So now my current balance in my account is at 414 rupees. So now if another rupees 300 was withdrawn, what would be the balance? So again I am withdrawing the amount. So withdrawing means I am taking the amount from the bank. That means money is reduced. So you have to put the sign minus. So now the balance in my account is rupees 414. Withdraw means minus 300. So 414 minus 300 equal to 114. So now my account having the amount is rupees 114. So the next one is a poet Tamil Nambi lost 35 pages of his lyrics when his file had got wet in the rain. Use integer to determine the following. So what is the problem given here? So there is one poet, he wrote the poem. Here how much pages he write the lyrics? He write the lyrics for 35 pages. In that 35 pages all are wet in the rain. So some conditions are given. For that we have to find the solutions. What is the first condition given here? If Tamil Nambi wrote 5 pages per day, how many days work did he lose? So for one day how many pages he write? He write 5 pages. So total pages he wrote is 35 pages. What they are asking? They are asking how many days he worked to write the 35 pages. That means for one day the pages for one day the page he written is on 5. For 35 pages how many days he worked? That means you have to divide. 35 divided by 5 equal to 7. So for writing the 35 pages how many days he took? He took 7 days. So what is the second condition? If 4 pages contained 1800 character, how many character were lost? So for 4 pages, how many letters he wrote? He wrote 1800 letters. So that means for 35 pages, so we have to find how many characters should be lost. So number of character in 4 pages is 1800. So for one page, how many character he write? That means you have to divide. So 1800 divided by 4. So the answer is 450. So for one page, how many character he written? He written 450 characters. So that means 35 pages here, one page to 35. That means here the page is increased. That means character is also increased. So you have to multiply and find the answer. So 450 into 35, the answer is 15,750 characters. So this much of character he lost for 35 pages. If Tamil Nambi is paid rupees 250 for each page produced, how much money did he lose? For producing one page, he paid for how much rupees? 250 rupees. For 35 pages, again, so here one page to the pages increased to 35. That means the rupees also increased. So that means you have to multiply. So 250 into 35 equal to 8,750 rupees he lost. So next one is that if Kavimani helps Tamil Nambi and they are able to produce 7 pages per day, how many days will it take to recreate the work lost? So here Tamil Nambi friend is an Kavimani. He helped to write again. He helped to recreate the pages whatever he lost in the rain. So how many days it will take to recreate the work? So 7 pages one day they will recreate how many pages? 7 pages. That means how many days they will use to create the full pages. So the number of pages recreated a day is equal to 7. So to recreate 35 pages, how much days they need? 35 divided by 7, that is 5 days they are needed to recreate all the work which was lost due to the rain. Next one is Tamil Nambi pays Kaviman rupees 100 per page for his help. How much money does Kaviman receive? So for one page he give how much rupees? Rupees 100. How many pages total he recreated? He recreated 35 pages. That means 100 into 35. So you will get the answer as here 3,500 rupees. So that should be given to Kaviman by Tamil Nambi. What is the next problem? Add 2 to me, then multiply by 5 and subtract 10 and divide new by 4. And I will give you 15. Who am I? So what they are given? There is one integer. You took the integer as a. So what should be added to the integer a? So you have to add 2. Then it is multiplied by 5. So I write it as into 5. Then subtract 10. So again I have to subtract. So minus 10. Then it is divided by 4. So whole value is divided by 4. So which is equal to 15. So now I have to find what is the value for A. Here the bracket should be divided by 4. So the divided by 4 can be written as it is in denominators. In LHS, any values in the denominator, when it go to the RHS, it is in the numerators. So here it is in division. Whenever it go here in RHS, it is in multiplication. So 15 into 4. So 15 into 4 is a 60. See here again in LHS we are having the minus 10. When it come to the RHS, it will come as a plus 10. So here it is minus, means whenever come to the RHS we have to change the sign. So that is the plus 10. So 60 plus 10, the value is that 17. So again in LHS we are having 5, that is in multiplication. When come to the RHS, if it is come to the RHS means it is in division. So multiplication is converted into division. So 70 divided by 5. So 70 divided by 5, the value is at 14. So again in LHS we are having plus 2. When it is come to the RHS, it is converted into minus 2. So A equal to 14 minus 2. So which is equal to 12. So now the value for A is the 12. That means who am I? I am is 12. The next problem is Kamachi, a fruit vendor, sell 30 apples and 50 pomegranate. If she makes a profit of rupees 8 per apple and a loss rupees 5 per pomegranate, what will be her overall profit or loss? So what is the problem given here? There is one fruit vendor. Her name is here Kamachi. So he sell apple and pomegranate. So how much apple he sell? He sell 30 apple. So that 30 apple with a profit of rupees 8 per apple. So that means profit means plus. Okay. So for one apple, how much profit she get? She get 8 rupees. Okay, so how much pomegranate is she sold? She sold how many pomegranate? 50 pomegranate. So the pomegranate sell is a loss. Loss means you have to put the negative sign. So for one pomegranate, how much loss she had? She had rupees 5 loss. That is minus 5. So what they are asking, what will be her overall profit or loss? So we have to find the total. How much apple and pomegranate he sell? The total we have to find, and we have to say whether the sale is a profit or loss. Number of apples sold. So how much apple he sold? He sold 30 apples with a profit of rupees 8 per apple. So that means the cost of 30 apple is 30 into 8. So we get the value as a rupees 240. So how much pomegranate he sold? He sold 50 pomegranate. So for one pomegranate the loss is here 5 rupees. That means we have to denote it by negative sign. So minus 5. So what is the loss of pomegranate? So we have to multiply and get the rupees. So how much loss she had? So 50 into minus 5, that is you will get the rupees as minus 250. Now we have to find the total. So total means you have to add the value of apple and pomegranate. So minus 250 plus 240. So here both the integers are having the different sign. That means we have to subtract. So 250 minus 240, the answer is a 10. The biggest number here is here 250. So what is the sign of 250? It is negative sign. So it is minus 10. So if it is a minus means what it will denote? It will denote the loss. So how much rupees he lost? He get the loss of rupees 10. Next one is during a drought, the water level in a dam fell 3 inches per week for 6 consecutive weeks. What was the change in the water level in the dam at the end of the period? So for 1 week, how much water will be decreased? The water decreased is 3 inches. For 6 weeks, how much water will be decreased? So here the week are increased from 1 to 6. That means the decrease in water level is also increased. So you have to multiply. So 6 into 3 you will get 18. So first water level fall per week is 3 inches. So if it is decreased means that can be denoted as a negative sign. So minus 3 inches. So for 6 week means you have to multiply 6 into minus 3. You will get the answer is minus 18. So the decrease in water level is minus, the sign denote the decrease. So decrease in water is minus 80 inches. Next one is Buddha was born in 563 BC and died in 483 BC. Was he alive in 500 BC and find his lifetime? So what is the problem given here? Buddha born in the year of 563 and died in the year of 483. So what is the first question? Was he alive in 500 BC? We have to say whether he is alive in the 500 BC or not. What is the when he born in the 563 and died in the 483. So in between we will have the 500. Okay, in between 563 and 483 we have the value 500. That means in the year 500 BC he will be alive. So we can write he was alive in 500 BC. So for answer for first question is find. What is the second question? Find his lifetime. How much year he lived? That we have to find. So that means you have to subtract the dead, the year of dead minus when he born. So minus 483 minus of minus 563. So minus into minus it will become positive. So here the two integers are having the different sign. That means you have to subtract. So you will get the answer as 80. The biggest number is the 563. The sign is a positive sign. So you will get the answer as 80. So how many years the Buddha will alive? The Buddha live in 80 years.